learning to speak British, but it ain't going to happen soon. This thing is different than anything else I've flown. It's backwards. Everything wants to go the wrong direction on takeoff. And it's not very stable airplane, especially when it gets in any turbulent air. And the instrumentation on it is really goofy. What can I say? It's British.
You're a great salesman.
I'm fascinated by test pilots, people who can actually,
like
the Bob Hoovers, and,
sure,
and they're
yeah.
getting up there and
Sure.
they're just for the first time.
Sure.
You know, so.
Well, this is like 0.0001% of what those guys did. But you know, anytime you fly a new airplane, there are, you know, just like different cars. You know, you get in, see it, and go, oh, okay, this is here, and this is here, and this is here. Most all of our airplanes, we have 6 fighters here. 5 of the 6 are really similar. Even if they're Russian or Japanese or American, the systems are the same, and the airplanes fly, they feel kind of the same way. The Spitfire, being British, is not that way. Especially this is a Mark 14, which means it has a great big motor in it, which weighs a ton. The tail feathers are fairly small, so it adds to an unstable airplane.
I can imagine that makes perfect sense.
Right.
Because it does look rather small in the back.
Look at this airplane, big tail feathers, and a pretty big size motor as well. But
yeah.
Consequently, the Spitfire flies differently because of that. All the weight in the nose and the small tail. So getting used to the basic maneuvers like steep turns and stalls and a little bit of aerobatics, you just have to relearn them like from scratch. It doesn't fly like the other one. So it's challenging, it's fun, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And after 4 or 5 flights, hopefully I'll be pretty comfortable enough to be doing air shows and
Right.
be nice and safe with the airplane. This is all leading up to that. This was a little better than my first flight in that I knew what to expect, right? So I have a lot of ways to go before I'm happy with how I'm flying it. But what a privilege. I mean, how many Spitfires, like any of our airplanes, there's 4 of these in the world that fly.
Well, that's why we just stopped up here, and it's like we have this private air show. I mean, I'm standing here going, I'm watching a Spitfire take off.
Right.
And actually, I remember at Oshkosh, they had one show up, and we all kind of flocked to this
Right.
Spitfire. And here I am.
Surrounded by
I mean, Camarillo Airport does that. I mean, I just see layers and layers of
Yeah.
projects and different airplanes.
Yeah.
Juxtaposed. It's really, it's a great.
We're incredibly lucky, to have this many airplanes. We're one of the largest, if not the largest wing in the CAF, and to have 6 fighters here. And the nice thing is we can give rides in our Mustang. We all want everybody, all the people that work on them, and so we want to be able to experience what we experience. You can't do it except in a Mustang. That's what it's all about.
Now, do you want to get your pilot's license?
Me?